This is Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos. I'm Shawn Mullin, and joined by Broncos forward Cavin Leth and Justin Spagrud. And while a lot of attention gets focused on the players who have 30-plus goals or 60-plus points, every member of the team is very important. And those guys who play the third and fourth line roles and sometimes come in and out of the lineup have to beat the other team's lines in those situations to help a team have success the way the Broncos have so far this season. Cavin Leth and Justin Spagrud, players in those situations. And Cavin, just talk about the role that you play and the importance of it to a team.
Oh, it's a fun role to play. I think we always get to go out there, play against their fourth line, and hopefully be able to beat them, which really creates momentum when we're out playing their fourth line and helps our first and second and third line get rolling too. At
the same time too, Justin, and we've seen it for you throughout this season and your first season as well, you have to be ready. If there's injuries or guys aren't playing, you could be moved up to a bigger role throughout a game, and at any time you have to be ready to step up for that, don't you?
Yeah, we just we come prepared for. You never really know what's going to happen night in and night out, and you just come prepared for. In case you have to come up into those big roles, and you just got to be prepared.
You guys are both players who have been go-to players for your teams at previous levels, and working your way into the Western Hockey League, you sometimes have to start in lower lines and sometimes be in and out of the lineup. What's the adjustment like for you guys in that way as you go through that process and get acclimatized to the Western Hockey League?
I feel like it's difficult, but although we still just got to keep working hard, and I think with all the hard work we've been putting in on and off the ice that we'll be able to move up eventually.
Justin, you're a guy who we've seen all throughout Swift Current minor hockey, on the Bantam Raiders, on the Legionnaires. You're a go-to scorer, but have to get used to it, the Western League, as you're working your way in, being in and out of the lineup sometimes. And what's that like, and how do you, as a player, deal with that and make sure you stay ready and stay at your best and keep improving in that situation?
It's definitely hard to deal with, coming in and out of the lineup, but, you just gotta, you kind of take it, I'm not really sure. I guess it's hard on your mind, but at the same time you just got to stay focused and just work that much harder to try and stay in the lineup, and when you're in, make the most of it.
And certainly in those situations your practice becomes really important, doesn't it? And trying to, as you practice with other guys at this level, build on that and build those habits and build those skill sets.
Yeah, absolutely. You just got to stay out after practice and work on the things that maybe you aren't as good at, and you weren't as good at in the lower levels, and that'll help you maybe get some more ice in the future.
At the same time, those third and fourth line roles are expected to be gritty, expected to be physical. Cavin, we've seen you drop the gloves a number of times so far this season. Just talk about that role and being gritty and physical and how you can help create energy for your team.
Well, I feel like in any situation, even just hitting or fighting, it always can create energy, especially like if you're down or behind or something. But creating energy, I think, is the best part about playing the lower lines, because you always know that if you get thrown out there, you can either bang some bodies, fight, or do something to get the boys going.
You guys seem to have a little bit of fun with each other. There's a little bit of chemistry there. What is it about you two that you seem to get along pretty well?
I don't know. I think it was just kind of during training camp we kind of just clicked and we kind of started hanging out, and I think we got closer together throughout the year, and now we're pretty good friends, I guess.
You're a local guy here, Justin, trying to bring him along, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Introduce him to some girls and stuff around town, and we just have fun with it off the ice. But we know at the same time we're competing for each other and roles, and we like to push each other in practice and that kind of thing.
Talk about the closeness of the team, though. I mean, we see it with you guys, the joking around you guys do, but this is a team in a small market where you have a chance to be around each other a lot, whereas if you play in a Seattle, for example, or Portland, you might be 30, 45 minutes apart. This team's together all the time, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're always doing something together, even if it's not all the guys, but it's at least 4 or 5 of us, and then we know that there's probably the exact same thing going on elsewhere around the town, and then there's every now and again we get a big team building event where we go watch a show or a movie or something together, and it's really good because we can bond together and get together really quick.
How does that help you, Justin, on the ice?
Well, you can tell definitely our team chemistry, it's probably one of the best in the league. A small market, we get to see each other, just about every night, and you can definitely tell it helps on the ice. It brings us together a lot more.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cavin Leth and Justin Spagrud.
Whoa.
We're here to interview you, Shawn.
Actually, no.
We don't actually care what you have to think.
Thanks for watching Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos.
What he said.
What he said too.